love, family.
Peace and love.
I'm here with my husband, Yancey Hurrah. I just want to say to everybody who put this together, this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. We got to make sure that we keep making these spaces available to our children. We got to make sure that we keep providing resources and solutions to our children. I lost my father March 30th, 1975. He was killed in front of me. I was 8 years old. I lost my only brother July 1st, 1991. He got killed over a girl. I lost my son, Charles Andre Johnson, January 13, 2011, to a case of mistaken identity. I left Philadelphia in 2008 to protect my 2 black sons and my 2 black daughters from gun violence. And my son came to Philadelphia to pick up his sister. 2 boys walked up to the car and put 4 bullets in my son because they thought he was somebody else. I then, 2 years later, lost my cousin Stephen Kyrie Johnson, who was at a New Year's party being a peacemaker. And the boy turned around and put a gun to his chest and pulled the trigger. So I've been fighting this fight for a very long time. I went to the DA's office, not because I wanted to be in the DA's office, but because I wanted to create solutions to protect our black and brown children. And because when I was there, the city did not do what they were supposed to do. When I was tapped to run in January of 2019, I ran, not because I wanted to be a politician. I'm a social worker by trade and training. I ran because I was a part of solutions that worked in Philadelphia, and the people that looked like me and the white people wouldn't do what was necessary to protect our children. So I ran and I won. And I went up to the State House. And as a 6-month freshman with no history in politics, didn't even like civics in school, I brought back $1.3 million for gun violence prevention. That is the GVI program that's going on right now in Philadelphia. Because I had another living son that I wanted protected. 4 weeks ago yesterday, my son went to California for a weekend trip and went and got to Compton just to greet some people, and someone ran up and shot 5 people and shot my son in his right eye and killed my 30-year-old son. My son was a good man, he was a good father, and more importantly, he was a great son. He worked every day caring for chronically mentally ill adults and people with intellectual disabilities and autism. My son's worked since he was 12 years old in the family business. So I don't even know where I go from here. I just know God keep allowing me to put my feet on the floor every morning. Because to be truthful, I want to curl up in a fetal position and die. I gave my life to this fight. I made myself a human political target. I went to jail because I wanted black and brown kids to stop dying. So what I got left? To just keep getting out of bed. To just keep putting one foot in front of the other, because now I have 4 grandchildren, 2 10-year-olds, a 9-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and none of them have fathers because of gun violence. And you know what the worst part about it is? We are not unique. We are not unique. We have too many children that don't have fathers because of gun violence, and now not just fathers are off limits, mothers are being murdered. We're going to exceed 500 homicides if we keep going at the pace we're going. So you know what? We can't just depend on our legislators to do it. We can't just depend on our city council, our DA, our police. We got to do it too. That's right. We know who the shooters are in our neighborhoods. Your kid got a gun, don't turn in the kid, turn in the gun. We got to be the solution in our communities. We got to be the change that we want to see in the world. I don't know what else I'm going to do, but just keep getting out of bed. Because I'm shattered. My heart is shattered. So do what you can, y'all. I'm telling you. And hug your kid, because you never know. It might be the last time. Thank you.